It is arguably one of the most important speeches for the president, and tonight, Mr. Obama addresses a joint session of Congress in his fifth State of the Union. From the minimum wage to executive orders to income inequality, the president is set to talk about many varied themes. Eber's Craig Boswell joins us live now from the nation's capital with a preview of tonight's speech. Craig.
Logan, good evening to you. Add immigration reform to that list also. That is a topic we're told that President Obama will be speaking about once again. And of course, we'll find out the remainder of the laundry list of items in about 2.5 hours. And about 20 minutes from now, they begin shutting down the roads where we are located at this point outside the Capitol. President Obama has said that he will use executive orders to achieve his goals, a go-it-alone attitude in what the administration is calling a year of action, using executive power when Congress fails to pass legislation.
A growing economy that creates good middle-class jobs, that must be the North Star that guides our efforts.
The administration believes President Obama can achieve more than political theater, and he'll again challenge Congress to pass legislation raising the minimum wage.
It's just too low. I mean, it's not a living wage. You can't survive on it. Not in this country, you can't.
The president is getting the ball rolling himself through an executive order, raising the minimum wage for workers under new federal contracts to $10.10 an hour, up from $7.25.
Well, I suspect the president has the authority to raise the minimum wage for those dealing with federal contracts. Let's understand something. This affects not one current contract.
Republicans oppose an across-the-board hike and warn the president not to overstep his powers.
If Congress objects, they could say, we don't agree and we're going to change the law. And they can do that too. So when the president acts, it's not necessarily the last word.
Chris Edelson penned a book on presidential authority. While he says the executive order on wages is modest, there are pitfalls to the president's promise to take more action through executive power.
You could miscalculate legally or politically. You could do something that goes too far.
This is also an election year.
I mean, one way to look at this is that Obama feels like he needs to do something to change the debate, because since with the healthcare rollout and the problems with the exchange.
Keep this in mind too. Many of the laundry list of items included in last year's State of the Union, including gun control and immigration reform, have gone nowhere. There's also the added pressure of trying not to appear like a lame duck president, rather, writing on tonight's address. There will be at least, Logan, 4 Republican responses, the main GOP, the official GOP response from Kathy McMorris Rogers. Back to you.
All right, Craig Boswell reporting live tonight with a preview of the president's State of the Union address. Thank you so much for that report.